Alexa, what's the flooding situation there right now?
Well, Marissa, I can show you certainly better than I can tell you. This is what it looks like when you try to cross the street here. And look here, this clogged drain seems to be part of the problem. Water having a really hard time going down. But the good news is a lot of the water has receded. A lot of questions remain over how this tree came down and if it could have been prevented. If you take a look at these roots, the inside is dark, which means it may have been rotted. So neighbors want to know, is this something that New York City Parks could have tested before the tree came down? And you can see tire tracks remain in this intersection here as a reminder of yesterday's incident. But neighbors say this is actually a common occurrence and something needs to be done about it. Hi, Marcy. The scene here has since died down, but let me tell you, when I first got here, it was quite a sight, an SUV sitting right in the middle of this beloved store, C&C department store. Now, the car has since been removed, but this is the damage that remains. What does this Lambert Houses project aim to accomplish? What is it that you want people to know in this? What is your why?
Never burnt out. If you love something like what you're doing, do it for life, honey.
You might think I'm on a beach right now, but I'm actually on the boardwalk. I'm News 12's Alexa Speciale, and residents here in Brighton Beach say the sand mixed with loose panels and holes in the boardwalk are making for unbearable conditions. We'll have more on this tonight at 5:30. I'm News 12's Alexa Speciale, and right now on Neptune Avenue in Coney Island, you can see, look at that MTA bus. It has turned into rivers. This pothole is so big, I can stand in it. I'm News 12's Alexa Speciale, and I'm on East 161st Street and Cortlandt Avenue, and pedestrians and drivers had enough. If you're a runner in New York City, then you probably know Joseph Yancey Track and Field, located right in front of Yankee Stadium. I'm News 12's Alexa Speciale, and it's picturesque from afar, but as you get closer, you notice that there's deteriorating conditions from crumbling track to massive water puddles. And now parents, runners, community members have signed a letter to the city begging them to make these necessary fixes before somebody gets hurt. It's meant to be really easy for customers. You come pick out your favorite toy, purchase it at the register, and then put it into the donation box, where then it goes into the hands of a local child. The workers here tell me that this is what you have to do. You have to soften up the snow, shovel it up, and get it out of the way. And then after they're done shoveling, they come through with these scrapers here to make sure that there's no black ice on the walkways.
Kids and parents are demanding answers as a damaged playground in Coney Island remains unchanged more than a year after a fire. Tonight, News 12's Alexa Speciale is taking action, trying to find out when children could get the chance to play on fixed equipment once again.
This melted plastic is what remains of parts of the Astor Levy Park playground. It's a reminder of the fire that crippled the community playground last September. Now, nearly 15 months later, kids are still met with a locked fence when they try to play at the park.
At first, kids started jumping over the fences, and then they started breaking it down, and they still play. And a huge chunk of the playground burnt down, and it's not really fun like that.
9-year-old Sarah Adoyan started a petition calling on the city to fully restore the park. And her father says the playground as it stands is a major safety concern.
Kids jumping from the fences and then playing, it's half burned, there are burn chemicals there. And it's dangerous, like there are sharp edges, right? It's very dangerous for the kids.
The toddler playground is open for play, and you can see many people taking advantage of that. But it's this playground that was the site of the fire that remains closed. And while some residents have managed to gain access, there's still many questions left unanswered. News 12 reached out to NYC Parks, and it says it expects repairs to be completed by the spring. But residents want more details.
There's no clear timeline. They don't say anything about, when they are going to open it. What kind of park it's going to be, there is no clear plan.
City Council member Ina Vernikov, who represents the area, said in a statement that she has received the same response from the Parks Department, and she wrote in part, "We hear the community's concerns and will continue pushing to make sure Parks fixes it as quickly as possible." In Coney Island, Alexa Speciale, News 12 Brooklyn.
Alexa, sounds like a lot of fun out there.
Hi, Marissa. You wouldn't even know it's a little bit chilly here because the only thing in the air is excitement. Dino's Wonder Wheel just opened, and look, there's already a line to get on. And just a little bit ago, they officially opened the park with a ribbon cutting.
3, 2, 1, cut! Yeah!
The countdown is officially over to hop on the rides on Coney Island. especially for riders Brennan and Ashish, who were counting down the moments to when they could finally take a spin on the iconic Wonder Wheel.
We actually got here at like 7:30.
The duo arriving 3.5 hours before the opening of Dino's Wonder Wheel Park, which means they saw the ribbon cutting and a blessing from Pastor Mary Smith of Coney Island Salt and Sea Mission, who blessed all 22 rides. Plus dance performances and words from local electeds. But the main event for them was the Wonder Wheel. The duo all smiles after stepping off the ride.
It was so amazing. The drop, we were not ready for that.
The moment signifying more than just an amusement park ride.
It was so nice to see the whole park and all the colors and just like hearing the screams and like, yeah, like we're back. We're so back.
And all this talk of the Wonder Wheel, I had to check it out for myself. Take a look at this view from the very top, proving why it's been a staple for the past 106 years.
I live out here, so it's a wonderful thing. It's 100 years old.
Tyrell taking the opportunity to bring his daughter to the boardwalk staple for the first time.
Let her see the scenery, the spectacle around.
And as the screams of excitement return to the boardwalk, so do the feelings of nostalgia.
I really like the rides here, and I used to come here when I was a kid, basically, so it's a really long time since I've been here.
I've been coming here since I was in diapers, so, it's like my favorite place to be in the spring, the summer. I like amusement parks, what can I say?
The opening also a signal for many that warmer days are ahead. The full park hours can be found on News12.com. On Coney Island, Alexa Speciale, News 12.